Hello YouTube, I'm making well, it's not going to be a quick video, it's going to be quite a long video. The day today is the 6th of June 2010, as you obviously know, but don't ask me how many years it was, because I cannot remember. I'm not good at maths. But this day, in 1944, was the invasion of Normandy, the French beaches, by the Allied troops, which were America, Britain, Canada, and although the French didn't invade the beaches, the French were fighting. Many people don't know that. I'm gonna feel like a douche, but I'm not sure if any other countries were part of the Allies. If they were, please tell me. Don't shout it at me. Don't have a go at me. Just say we were also there. We were also there, and I'll remake the video and I'll put everyone else in there. They're the only ones I know about. I'm sorry. But today is, well, not today, but back in 1944, today was the invasion of Normandy, the French coasts. If I had a map, I'd show you. It kind of goes like, kind of curves, and at the bottom you've got a little thing that goes up. It's as you've got Britain, the bottom of Britain, and then you've got the Channel, you've got there. And what happened was we attacked the beaches in force. D-Day was referred to as Operation Overlord, the Battle of Normandy, and it was during World War II, and the location was Normandy, France. The idea was to land troops on the beaches of Normandy and, you know, get them through into France. Now, we were actually in France. The British with the French were in France at one point, but if you're watching this, and you might know about Dunkirk, Dunkirk was the evacuation of the British troops, and not all British troops were evacuated, but the French helped the British evacuate back over, and that was quite amazing because little boats, big boats, went over and got troops and took them back over, so that was something quite amazing too. Many people don't think about these things. Like, I know some people don't even know. Everyone just thinks today, 6th of June, is just a day. Nothing happened. There's a saying in history: he who forgets history is doomed to repeat it. He who forgets his past is doomed to repeat it. It's one of them. I said it before, I can't remember. I'm really out of it at the moment. But yeah, I personally think that the people need to know about this. It's, you know, people died for you know, because of some dictator who, now Hitler wasn't completely to blame for the war. I mean, he was a big part of it, don't get me wrong. I don't like him. I can understand where he was coming from. He went about it the wrong way, but if my country was in a Great Depression, and we were being forced to pay money that we didn't completely ourselves were to blame for, I'd probably do the same thing. Not the way he did it, don't get me wrong. The concentration camps and the invasion, you know, killing millions of people, that was wrong. I mean, he didn't do it himself. He was the man who came up with the idea. The men that done it were his SS troops and normal troops, but not every German soldier was a fanatic Nazi. There's a story of a paratrooper. I cannot remember when it was, if it was invasion or somewhere, but there was a think he was an American paratrooper, and he was parachuted and he got lost. He got separated, and he landed in the water on a beach somewhere, and there was a German on that beach, and the German went out and rescued him, which is a true story. I'm not making it up. It did happen. But you've got some Germans who went into houses, pulled people out of them, and just shot them in the street in front of people. But then you've got Germans that done that. So they weren't all bad people. They all, there's good and bad in everyone. Just some people obviously enjoy being bad more than they enjoy being good. Like me, I particularly wouldn't like to be like that. I mean, if who's the Prime Minister at the moment? I really haven't been keeping up. But say the Prime Minister now said we're going to war, and he put me in charge of killing civilians, I wouldn't do it. I'd go to jail. I would not kill civilians. But within saying this, if the army were going around just shooting people who said no, I don't like him, being honest, because the way I am, I would most probably say I like him. I would try and get out of getting shot, but you know, that's what most Germans are like. Not every Germans agree with him, and most Germans, when Hitler started coming into power, fled the country. But I've got completely off track here. Well, not off track, but you know, there's the story that I was telling, and here's the story that I'm telling now. But yeah, we invaded the beaches of France, which, if you give me a second, I will try and find what the beaches were called. Oh, here we go. People involved in the landings was the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Free France, Poland, Norway and Australia on the Allied side, and then the Germans on the Axis side. I did not know that. I did not know Norway were involved, or I know Australia were involved in the First World War. Did not know about the second one. The beaches involved were Sword, Dune, Gold, Omaha, Point de Hoc and Utah Beach. They basically formed the beaches. Like, it was all the one Normandy beach, but to make it simple, they were split into little sections, which was the Sword, Dune, Gold, Omaha and Utah. Point de Hoc wasn't really a beach, it was actually gun emplacements that the Germans had, which walked right down the beach. I think it was the American Rangers that were supposed to go up there and take the gun positions. When they actually got up there, there was actually no gun positions. The guns had been moved miles back. So, and then the troops that were supposed to go up Point de Hoc, because the Rangers had got up there so late, the ones sitting out in the U-boat, not the U-boat, sorry, the landing craft, were then had to go down to Omaha Beach, which was an American beach. Now, when people talk about D-Day, they think of Omaha the most because it was nicknamed Bloody Omaha, because, well, no one particularly knows why it was so bloody, but there was the most troops died on that beach, and it was quite bad on that beach. They were all bad, they all met resistance, but that beach was particularly the worst. But at the end of, well, I cannot remember the actual times they landed. I'm pretty sure they landed at 6 in the morning, and I'm pretty sure they were off the beaches at 12, actually fighting in France through the day. And at this time now, which it's 8:15, there was probably still fighting on today. You know, it's weird to think about, but years and years and years ago, right now, or even actually right now, people are probably shooting at each other somewhere in the world. But we got off the beaches, we started fighting inland, and then we consequently further on won the war. Thank you for watching this video. I'll try and make more for you. Thank you.